No, cześć i czołem, drogi widzu. Witam cię bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku Shadows of the Damp Hella Remastered Edition.
What? You said you met her at the supermarket.
I did. It was the bin out behind the dime a dozen.
And you just picked her up out of the rubbish and brought her home?
Why no?
Sometimes I think I hardly know you.
Okej.
What was that?
I don't know, but we've got company, as in lots of.
Well, if they pull up a chair, I would be happy to beat them with it.
Pięknie. Au. Okej. Moglibyśmy się uleczyć. Dokładnie. Na pewno nam to wyjdzie na lepsze. Okej, mamy drzwi, więc też mamy przejście dalej. Przy okazji dopełnimy sobie żyćka do pełna. Tym bardziej, że mamy tu buteleczkę. The man who never had his fill. O, ktoś tutaj marnie skończył.
The man who never had his fill. It was a cold and snowy eve.
Okay.
Certainly no night for a man without a home to be walking these grey and endless streets. Inside the pizza parlor, George Reed spun a lively tune on his harmonica. The local children giggled and pointed excitedly at the harmonica man as their parents glowed with approval. His reward would be all the pizza he could eat, 6 pies at least, and a warm bed in one of these folks' homes. He knew they were good for it. But when he tucked in for the night, George had not had his fill. As the years and calories stacked up, most men would have got older and fatter. Yet for all he consumed, George only got thinner as he washed from town to town. Tapeworm. Tonight he plied his trade with some grannies and orderlies in a nursing home. Hoo-ah! His harmonica filled the room with joy. After devouring 3 helpings of pork chops and mashed potatoes, he eyed the plate of the old woman next to him. Juice dribbled down his chin. "Go ahead, Georgie," she said. "You're such a good boy, you shouldn't have to starve." But George had not had his fill. Early the next morning, he was already on the freeway with his thumb in the air. "Where are you headed?" said the man in the truck. "Nowhere," said George. "Anywhere." It was a new decade, and tonight George played to an all but empty bar in the city. He had lost a lot of weight. Afterwards, the only woman in the joint took the stool next to him and asked him his name. The bartender leaned over the counter. "You don't know this guy, Mary. George is famous, been all over the tri-state area." With a wink, he added, "Man's insatiable." And that night, George proved it as he buried his face in Mary's beaver. Holy woodland creatures! Attaboy, George! Attaboy, George! "Play that harmonica," she purred. But even after 5 trips to heaven and back, he had not had his fill. The morning after was an awkward affair as they stared at each other over coffee. One wanted to feel more, the other just wanted to feel. In his final days, George was all skin and bones. I can relate, except for the skin part. His last meal had been a mistake. It was on a sidewalk one night in a small suburban town that he came across the boy. Hungrily, and with an agonized grimace, he opened his mouth to beg for help. came a cacophony of wheezes and toots, but the boy understood.
Wait, you mean Jorge ate his harmonica?
Once he was alone, George Reed looked at the candy bar he held in one hand and began to cry. They
Jezus.
found
O, już to
George's
IGN
half-eaten
widzę.
body in a market next town over. In one hand he held a knife, in the other a fork. Chunks of flesh had been torn from his chest and his arms. Blood framed an eerie smile. The wind that morning blew fierce, and as it whistled through the hole he'd carved out of his own neck, the harmonica man played his last song in this world. There were Gawkers, and many knew him. They shared stories of how he'd filled them with hope, filled them with life. They, at least, had had their fill. Especially Mary. The end.
No, w końcu. Była to całkiem ciekawa książka. Historia pewnego jegomościa o nazwie George. O imieniu George, nie nazwie. Tak gwoli ścisłości. Okej, tam jest truskaweczka z tego co widzę. Tutaj coś mamy? Nie. Ale tu mamy jakąś bestyjkę.
That cheeky imp! He doused our goat!
Then let's put out some lights of our own.
Would you kindly bust a cap in those mother fudges before they douse the lights?
Jeszcze ktoś?
You know, we never finished talking about you kidnapping Paula.
I didn't kidnap her.
You hauled her out of a skip. Isn't that illegal in some states? What did she say?
Nothing. Not for weeks. I was afraid to even touch her, you know? Like she didn't belong to me. To anyone.
But something changed.
There was a phone call.
Speaking of phones, put that on hold, G. We've got company.
No, ziomek. Okej. Mocno dziwne rzeczy się tutaj odwalają. Dobra, czyżby wszyscy? Oczywiście, że nie.
A phone call.
Me and Paula were eating when the phone rang. Suddenly, she slams her fork down and says, "Don't answer it!"
Creepy.
First thing she ever said to me. I got up to take the call. You should have seen her. She jumped out of her chair, ran to the phone, and ripped it right off the wall.
Whoa.
Then she came and put her arms around me and started crying. It was the craziest, weirdest, sexiest thing I have ever seen. I've been hers ever since.
Chyba za dużo nie wykombinujemy z tym akurat dziwnym lustrem. Tutaj mamy okno, z którego przyszliśmy. Dobra, tu nie przeskoczymy. Za to możemy po drabince do góry wejść. What are you smiling about?
What?
Thief kill.
Demons don't like teeth?
The gun laws here are very strict. Haven't you wondered why they don't shoot back? You and I are violating almost every rule in the book. Heck, I'm practically made of teeth.
O, truskaweczka. Jak miło. Teraz pytanie, mogę zeskoczyć? Nie, nie mogę. Nienawidzę takich liniowych akcji. Dobra, gdzieś żeśmy tutaj wyskoczyli. O, super, możemy się teraz ulepszyć. Ether damage. Myślę, że tutaj możemy wsadzić. Dokładnie. Tutaj nie przejdziemy. Myślałem, że jakaś notatka to jest, ale jednak nie.
Expecting any phone calls?
No, siree. Maybe it's from Paula.
Or at least someone with answers. Dios mío. Paula, is that you?
Oj,
Will this fucking torture end? Ah!
From hottie to hamburger. Just like that.
ten to potrafi doradzić i pocieszyć. O Jezu. Tak po prostu.
Fireworks! We could use these to chase away the darkness, at least in short bursts.
A, okej, on spierdzielił po prostu.
Just look at them. Fiery sprinkles in a great big chocolatey sky.
Johnson, shut up.
No dobra. Czyli już wiemy, jak to działa. Musimy to odpalać po prostu, żeby odpędzać na jakąś chwilę tam, powiedzmy, mrok. A, nie otworzymy teraz, dobra. To teraz na prędkości. Dobra, udało się. Tu nie przejdziemy rzekomo. Okej. Chyba nie bardzo. Też nie. To jest zamknięte na amen. Weź się teraz, człowieku, domyśl. Okej. Super.
Magnifico.
Oj, chyba nie w ten sposób. Dobra. No i tym niby daje radę, a tamtym nie daje? Dziwne. Okej, jeszcze jedną rzecz chcę sprawdzić. Ale nie ma tu niczego. Okej.
Always this fucking darkness.
Poradzisz sobie. Kolejne. Dobra, poczekajmy, bo zaraz się znowu uaktywni ta ciemność. O, tu coś mamy, super. Żarli to. Poszukajmy czegoś. O właśnie. Ale nie, to akurat nie działa w ten sposób. Tutaj chyba trzeba po prostu właśnie znaleźć to źródło. O właśnie. No i jesteśmy.
What the shit is that?
Let's take a closer look.
Okej.
Well, howdy ho! Name's Christopher.
Okay.
Now, don't y'all be afraid. I ain't gonna bite. Trust me. You see, I'm what you call a mixture of beast and human. Oh, best of both worlds, my pappy said. But what are you doing around these parts? Ain't you a mortal?
Why should I tell you? All I see is demon.
Well, shucks. You gotta look underneath the leathery exterior. Deep down, I am a sensitive and understanding listener.
Some asswipe named Fleming stole my girl and took her to his castle. I am here to take her back.
Meaning you are on a quest to kick the Prince of Evil's ass? Holy shit! Oh, I want in on some of this action. How can I help, huh? How can I?
Well, I hope that you're offering more than just enthusiasm.
I tell you what, I get pretty hungry, and I just love them white gems. You get enough of those and we can trade. With the right incentive, I might even be able to introduce you to some real product. Know what I mean?
Magnifico.
Okay? Then chuck them sparklies right down the hatch. Go on, feed me! Ah!
Okej. Christopher. Mogę w niego strzelić?
Howdy ho, if it ain't my bestest buddies.
Demon Steve razy 50 za 20. Okej.
I'm surprised
Możemy
Christopher hasn't
czerwone
had a visit from the
gemsy kupić.
DEA. You read about gem busts all the time.
Myślę, że się przydadzą. O, i soldaucik, pięknie. Razem z ręką aż do łokcia.
Y'all take care now.
No dziękuję bardzo. Okej, możemy tutaj sobie ulepszyć kolejne jakieś tam powiedzmy bronie, nie bronie i tak dalej. Na pewno sobie ulepszymy zdrówko na 2 razy. Super. Pięknie. Weźmiemy sobie Tifkera może. Co to jest?
What's this? Sushi with a dick?
These guys may look ugly, but they're actually quite useful.
Are they friendly?
Yes, I kept one as a pet. Hit them with light, and they'll be safe.
Okej. To było całkiem fajne. No niestety nie przeciśniemy się. Ale to chyba nie było nawet potrzeby.
A cemetery.
Really? I had no idea.
No, there isn't. No need to get snippy. It's just this wasn't here before. Since when do demons get buried?
Since I came to town.
Podsumował. Od kiedy jestem w mieście. No to demony zostały pochowane. Nie bardzo mi się to podoba, szczerze mówiąc.
Whoa, who did this? Mr. X!
Only a demon hunter could kill this many and not be lying dead next to them.
Okej. Mam troszkę, wiecie, złe przeczucia.
Ola and I promised we would be buried together.
Okej. Garcia Hotspur. Oho, oho.
Any suggestions?
Aim for the head! Not that you really have a choice. Shoot the red spots.
Dobra. Okej. Dostaliśmy osiągnięcie. Pięknie. To było coś. Dobra, do rewolwera nie potrzebujemy amunicji, ale do Tifkersa na pewno sobie weźmiemy. Dokładnie. Ja mogę tu skoczyć czy coś? No nie mogę. Żory mózg. No i super, stoimy przed jakąś wieżą. Bardzo mi to przypomina Devil May Cry'a trójkę, szczerze mówiąc. Dobra, tutaj możemy sobie jedynie te napoje kupić. Chociaż wydaje mi się, że... Nie potrzebujemy. Dostosujemy się do zielonego światła. Chociaż moglibyśmy to zepsuć, ten klimacik, ale... Dobra, zostawimy tak, jak to powinno tutaj być. No i pięknie. Akt drugi, misja trzecia. Akt drugi, misja trzecia. Czyli jeszcze nie ukończyliśmy tego. Wow. Czyżby jakieś grube bosiwo? A.
Darkness. Where is a god when you need one?
Okay, okay. Crazy idea, G. What if we use that chandelier?
Okej. Okej. Dobra. Pięknie. Mam rozumieć, że teraz lecimy wyżej. No, chyba tak. Ha, innowacyjna minigierka, szczerze mówiąc. No, wyżej, wyżej. O! Pięknie. Fantastycznie. Wszystko po kolei porozwalamy. Jezu, ale przyspieszył nagle. No i okej. Okej. Za wiele nie widzę. Chyba na dole coś zostało.
Is it just me, or are these crystals a bit phallic?
You're one to talk.
Dobra. Ciemność się dźwiga do góry. O. Już jesteśmy na samym końcu.
You see? Chandelier! Brilliant idea!
For one you pulled out of your ass.
Wrong. I don't have an ass.
Okej, akt drugi, chapter trzeci został ukończony. To oznacza, że możemy ten odcinek zakończyć, zaś w kolejnym wyruszymy sobie na chapter czwarty. Dziękuję bardzo za uwagę i oczywiście do zobaczyska w kolejnym odcinku Shadows of the Damned Remastered Edition.